So all you need to do is to come to new. You want to add a new machine. Click open. Let's call it Kali. This is our Kali Linux. This is what you are going to use to do the ethical hacking. So make sure you type in Kali and then you choose the directory. So I'm using it here. This is my directory. And then make sure you choose Linux. Come here and choose Linux. And then choose Kali is a Debian distribution, so you just have to choose Debian 64 bits. Done. Click on next. So here you're supposed to give it a memory size, and then the memory size is actually like your RAM. So if you are using 4 gig RAM, it's advisable to give it like 1 gig RAM, which is okay. So I'm using 8 gig, so I can actually give it 2. Don't give it too much because that's like a RAM itself, so I'll give it 2. So this is 2 gig RAM. So click on next, and then click the next thing is to create a Virtualbox disk now. So you can create and then choose video Virtualbox disk image. Next. So dynamically allocated, that's the appropriate one to use. So just choose next, and then here is the memory. So you want to give it a from your hard disk. If you are using like 1 terabyte, you can give it 30, 40. Don't give it too much. So here I can give it like, I'll give it 30 gig. Okay, let me just give it 40 because I have enough memory. Okay, and then you can't give it too much. Maybe alright. So create. So it's done creating. So all you need to do is, before you install it, you have to download the Kali image to get that. So head on to your browser and then open kali.org. Yeah, I'm very sure it's kali.org. Yeah. And go to downloads and download the HTTP file, not torrent, 64 bits. So download, that's like 3 gig. And so you have to wait for it to finish downloading. Yeah. So I've finished downloading and I've actually saved it onto my desktop, which is here. So this is the Kali. So all I need to do is to go to my Virtualbox and then come to settings. So I've selected my machine and click on settings. Just wait for it. So here, this is a general, you don't actually need it. And then you can come to system. System here is actually the basic RAM that you give the machine. If you think it's too much or it's too low, you can actually reduce it. And then this is the processor. So here is actually the CPUs that you have. You don't have to give it too much. And this is the percentage of your CPU. So if I give it, let's say 50, it means it's using half of the one that I'm giving it to. So you actually have to make it 100% because you know that if you give it half, it will actually be slow. Acceleration, you don't have to worry about it. So head on to storage. When it comes to storage, so this way we are going to insert the Kali image. So this empty disk, just right click on it and then remove attachment. Remove it, you don't need it. So here there's a plus button here or an add button here. So all you need to do is to click on it and then you choose disk. So if you can't find it here, that's fine. So you just have to come to add and then select the Kali disk image. So it's on the desktop and here's it. And I'll close it. I'm done. So all I need to do is to double click on this, you are done. So you just press OK. And the next thing is you just come to start. Alright, let me open a full screen for you to see. Okay, so You can actually see that is a mini screen that we have here. So after this video, we'll actually go through how to make it full screen. So all you need to do is to come to graphic and install, click on it. And just go through the process. English, United States, then we go back. Alright, so keyboard setup, American English, fine. So just go through the process and then head on to next, and then do it. And then I'll go through it. Just take your time to do it. And then what's okay. So my Kali is just now installing. So host name, you can just name the host. So I'll call it, let me call it root. Continue. Domain name, just forget about it, continue. So here you are supposed to enter the root password. Just make sure you remember it. So I'm entering a password. Make sure it's a strong password. And they have to match. Okay, next. And this is actually the clock. You don't have to worry about the clock. You can just come to next. And you can see I'm using the mouse to control it. If yours doesn't work that way, you just have to use the arrow keys. And then at the end of the installation, you can actually use the mouse pad. Alright, so choose entire disk, continue, and then yeah, that's it. All files in one place, that's recommended. Alright, and finish. And then done, just click yes. Come to continue. So with a mirror network, if you have internet connection, you can just go to yes, continue. HTTP, that one, you just don't have to specify, just continue. So Kali is installing the Grow bootloader, and so you just have to come to yes, okay, and then come to next and come down here, choose this one to install the Grow bootloader. So it's finishing up the installation. You just have to wait for it. Almost done. Continue. So enter the username, if I could remember, enter root and then my password. So this is our Kali Linux. We're done installing it, and you can actually start working with it if you want. Yeah, so that's the end. And the next video is I'm going to talk about how to make it full screen. So you can see it's just a mini screen. I want to talk about how to actually make it full screen. So make sure you watch the next video. All right, thank you for watching.